It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show.
Hey, who that boy named Nolan? Coming straight up out the swamps, I feel like it's New Orleans. Finna drop another flavor pack, bitch, I'm a comic. 5'4", but my style enormous. I woke up fresh, my swag is alarming. Hold up, I gotta pace myself. When I rap, I race myself. On these tracks, I amaze myself. I ain't got enough ops, nigga might just waste myself. And I bet that shit gon' sell, I'm self-made, well paid. I don't fuck when niggas need a barricade. Man, fuck your album, need a hair aid. Got 2 straps, Nike Air Raids. I'm in my creative player phase. Every setting, I'm a 99. I just signed on a dotted line with my hair looking like Einstein. Flow kill 'em like cyanide. Bread it up, Long John Silver. All cash like a drug dealer with the same teeth on Reggie Miller. Bitch, I need queso, pesos. Brands on me like racer clothes. Too much drip on my A-flow. Pockets feel like egg rolls. Health insurance, no HMOs. Got a new record on HBO. Fuck the radio. No military, I'm signing up for Navy Federal. Ayy, they say not to brag. I need to be more humble. Hey, verse, I be going dumber. Like the hoes on no jumper. Keep my cars on airplane. I don't even really need a phone number. Backstage, I just curved them out. I hit the jets on a light road runner. I'm that nigga. Yeah, flow on glacier. Y'all don't get my nomenclature. Kill the beat, that's Nolan's nature. Watch your tone, my homies on papers of birth styles. Hot like a first down. I just spit like a 30 cal. Too versatile. Gotta talk money if it's worthwhile. I don't converse with clowns, but nigga,
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there this weekend. In this particular video, we're going to be getting into Miss Cardi B and Ra Ali. All right. Now, y'all know that this is a long-standing issue that has been looming between these two women. This dates back to 2018, New York Fashion Week, Harper's Bazaar, where Cardi B and Nicki Minaj got into a run-in, right? I believe Cardi B threw her shoe at Nicki Minaj. Ra Ali tried to rush Cardi B. Security got in between them. Cardi ended up with what they say is a knot on her head. And they've been kind of going back and forth with different things since then. I believe there's also conversation about allegations of Cardi hiring guys to go, fight women and stuff like that. Whatever the case may be, they ain't liked each other for some time. And apparently Cardi and Ra Ali have crossed paths once again. All right. Over the course of the last couple of days, both women have come out and spoken about this encounter. They ran into each other at an airport out in Cannes, France. And although the majority of their stories do align, they do seem to have a couple of details that they don't agree on regarding this situation. Okay. Now, Ra Ali, if I'm not mistaken, y'all feel free to correct me about who came out first, but I do believe it was Ra Ali that came out with this story first, alluding to the fact that she had just seen Cardi in France, what have you, and she was in a wheelchair. I guess she wasn't feeling well. I wonder what type of not feeling well would cause you to be in a wheelchair, but hey, not none of my business, okay? It could have been a feminine issue or something that I have no idea about. Whatever it is, I wouldn't want to be beefing with nobody if I'm in a wheelchair, okay? That's the long and short of it for me, right? But both of them agree that Cardi B wasn't in the same mind state, right? She says she hasn't seen her in years, and the last time they saw each other, it was smoke, and she felt like she owed her one, right? Both of them at least agree on that much, right? Now, Ra Ali is doing this interview talking with Ray Daniels. Ray Daniels seems to be all over the place. This nigga is doing content from his crib. He's doing interviews. He's the subject on other people's stuff. I mean, goddamn, he's inserting himself in Jay-Z and Dame Dash stuff. Like, Ray Daniels is an active motherfucker in the middle of the mess. Okay, so they're having a conversation, and Ra Ali gives her account of the story. We're going to play hers, and we're going to play Cardi's, so we can kind of come to some middle ground understanding. Cardi also went back on Spaces to clarify some things, with people saying that she's a liar, that she, had the story that it was security that bumped her in that forehead or whatever that caused the knot back in 2018. All of that different stuff. I'm gonna cover as much of it as I can personally stand, because none of this is all that important to me, but it is circulating kind of crazy on the internet right now. So here we are. This is Ra Ali on site giving her account of this recent run-in at the airport with Cardi B.
I'm not sure if you even know of the history between Cardi B and I. I'm not sure if you even know.
Now, can you tell me the Cardi thing? Because I don't know.
Of course. So I'm going to tell the story backwards just so that...
I can't wait to hear it.
Okay. So recently I went to Cannes for the Lions Festival.
Yep.
It was for work. A lot of people come into town, business people, entertainers, and it's a positive situation all around. So I'm leaving, I'm by myself, and I'm in the wheelchair.
Why are you in the
wheelchair? At the airport.
Oh,
so I didn't feel well.
You was also trying to get through security quick too. I do it sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do when you're behind, man. Let's go.
So I'm not feeling that good. I really genuinely had a cold. I did a virtual appointment with a doctor and, got a Z-Pack.
Oh, it was serious. You need to get better.
I wasn't feeling that good. Sure. Yeah, so, I'm going through security.
Okay, if she got a Z-Pack, then she was like damn near the flu or some shit.
Sitting there and being pushed, and I look ahead of me, and there's no one else there, just Cardi.
Oh, so this is recently?
This is the other day.
Yeah, because I talked to you before. You told me you was going to Cannes. Oh, this is okay, cool, okay.
This is me leaving from
France.
Cannes. Yep. So I see her ahead of me, and
what are you thinking, if you don't mind me asking? What are you thinking?
I can't even say what I was thinking. I think more so I was thinking, oh God, like
not right now.
Yeah,
okay,
boy, that's usually, and she has like a red dress on. I'll show you the video because I definitely took my phone out immediately and I just pressed record.
That's that media smartness, boy. I love it.
I took my phone out, I pressed record, and I'm like, so she's chewing a bagel.
Very interesting here. So I guess this is her footage of Cardi B. We see Cardi here. So she says when she sees Cardi, she immediately pulls the phone out and starts recording. Now, this isn't a recording of the altercation. This is just when she spotted Cardi at the airport. She starts taking footage. Now, I'm gonna be honest, right? At this point, if you're not feeling well, if you're like in a non-confrontational type of mood, I wonder what the recording is for, right? Why not move about your business? So that's strange to me, because if you take video of her standing here, what is it that you're trying to document, and who are you sending it to? Just a thought.
She's standing there, and they roll me right here, and she's standing right there where that TV monitor is.
Okay.
So I'm just sitting there and I'm just looking.
Does she know you behind me? Okay, perfect.
So she's chewing, and then she turns and she looks. And she's like, "What's wrong with you?" I say nothing. My assumption, because I'm not gonna put something out there that I'm not sure about, is that it didn't click on her in her head, possibly when she first saw me, that it was me.
You. Yeah.
Maybe because I'm in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know what was the reason. And she I didn't say anything. So maybe once I didn't answer her, maybe she was like, do I got problems with this person or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
So whenever it clicked on her, whenever it registered, I'm watching her, remember? So I'm looking right at her. She goes to her security and she says to him, that's whatever she says to him. I see him lean over like this, and she's telling him in his ear. So I just take, like the bag that's in my lap, and I just put it on the wheelchair part, because I know I'm probably gonna have to stand up. And he turns around and he looks, and I'm just like, I'm still sitting in the chair, I'm just looking. And so now, once she informs him that I'm there, it's in 5, 4, 3,
Not the
two,
production.
showtime. You got me f***ed up. You got me, like, immediately she starts yelling and cursing
Sheesh.
and screaming. Oh, what's up? What's up? What? Yeah. You thought I was gonna get
Sound
my
effects
lick
are
back?
killing me.
What you thought? What you thought? You on the internet talk about how you. Now, one thing I never have done, never ever done. There's not any footage of
cat
me
sound effect is
ever
crazy.
going on camera and elaborating on me having a physical fight with someone if there wasn't already footage to show that it happened. I don't come from that world. I don't care what it was. I'm not gonna tell you I stole a pack of cookies out the store and there's no proof. I just don't do that. I don't think it's cute. I think you sound stupid.
Yeah.
I think anybody even admitting to something in any capacity, or they don't have to, is crazy.
Yeah.
That's not my world. So there's nothing online of me ever saying, yeah, you know, haha, that's why I beat her up. That's not how I move. I don't move like that. And so she was like, yeah, you on. So I looked at her and I said, yo, you look so stupid. Because we're in France.
Say we in the airport. Like,
In the airport, but in France. We're not in the airport in the States.
Yes.
Because I actually kind of think that if it's really like that, if you feel like being like that in the States, we all know what bookings
Yeah.
is. We all been in Rikers, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Yeah,
No, I
okay.
haven't, but
Okay, yeah, you know.
I know my father was in there.
We all been in Rikers. Whoa. No, we all haven't been in Rikers. We all have not been locked the fuck up. No. What in the hell?
I visited him a couple times, but yeah, you're right.
Everybody
Nobody
knows
wanna
you've been
go
locked
there.
up
Yes.
somewhere. Like,
Yeah.
but locked up abroad, like the show that's on A&E.
International lawyers, all that. Oh
Like,
my God.
what?
Yeah.
And so she's yelling and she's screaming, and I was like, wow. I said, you know, this is 3 kids later. 3 kids later. I've of course stood up now because I have to stand up because
You gotta protect yourself in
I don't
case.
know what
Yeah.
any of them are gonna do. So
sure.
you know, I'm always looking to be the mature person
Yeah.
at this point because I have too much to lose. But I'm definitely by nature a fighter. My heart doesn't pump Kool-Aid, and I will go down into my last second of breathing, and I'm gonna bang. I'm not gonna. It is what it is,
like
you know.
you.
So
I really like you.
but I just I just was like, girl, grow up. She's like, grow up. You think that I was just like, you look so stupid. You sound stupid. You look stupid. You gotta chill. She takes her shoes off. She starts throwing her
No.
shoes.
Really?
She
Why
starts
was this on the
throwing
internet?
her bags. I don't know. She starts throwing her bags. She's yelling to the top of her lungs. Now, of course, now the airport people are coming over. And I'm like, this is just so goofy. And, you know, ultimately the end result was nothing. Just a bunch of just making us
Just a
look
huge scene.
stupid as
Yep.
Black people. And, you know, she went about her business. But one, she was the aggressor in the original altercation, not me.
Can you tell me that original case? I don't know nothing about it.
That would mean I have to tell you about me being physical with someone on air.
Oh, okay.
There you go. You see what I'm saying? That's
Mine-
like, I ain't do that. Okay.
All right. So there's that. That's Ra Ali's account of the situation. Now let's get to Cardi B's account of the situation.
In the line. I'm getting checked. I'm in the line. My thing is about to go through TSA and whatever. And I turn around and I literally see this woman. She's in a wheelchair and she looked like in distress or something. Like she looked in distress. So I looked at her. I couldn't even believe my eyes because I feel like I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. I couldn't even believe my eyes. And I can't believe I'm in France. And this is happening all there and then. So this woman is in a wheelchair and I look at her and I said, "You good?" And she said, "I don't feel well." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So then I told my security, and let me tell you something about my security. I know that you guys see him in pictures. I know that you guys think, but me and my security been my security already for like 6 years, and like my security is a big crip. You know what I'm saying? So his opinion to me matters. Not even his opinion, but it's like I will never like to look pussy in front of my security because I feel like if I do some pussy shit, I know my security gonna be like, "Bitch, you're pussy."
Now this part of the story I don't understand. The goal of having security is to not have to go out and defend yourself. Is to not have to go out and be involved in these confrontations that the types of confrontations, excuse me, that have loomed around you since your introduction to stardom, right? Like you're super established, you're super rich, super famous, one of the biggest names in all of music. Um, you shouldn't have to be nowhere, let alone in France, um, being the aggressor in a confrontation, um, because because your security is affiliated and you don't want to come across as weak to him. It's his job to allow you to not have to even worry about that. So, I mean, y'all know I'm a Cardi B fan. I like Cardi. I like her music. I like, I like Cardi B, right? But what I don't like is the fact that we're in 2025 still talking about these types of incidents. That we finally got the date for the album, and no matter what, it's always drama. I don't think that this is drama for promotion. I don't think this is a publicity stunt. I don't think that she's looking for attention necessarily, because no matter what she does, she gets attention, right? But as a fan, I think that it's just like it's time to move out of the the gangsta girl era. You know what I'm saying? As far as like you could be that on wax all you want, but in real life, out and about in France at the airport, you trying to get banned from coming back? Like that part of it, I don't understand. We'll continue though.
because that's the type of relationship that we have. So I told my security, right? I'm like, yo, this chick is right behind me. Like and he was like, oh my God, like she's in a wheelchair. So I asked him, what should I do? Because at the end of the day, we are in France. And you know what? It would have been really easy for me to just snuff her in a wheelchair. But I'm like, yo, what should I do? Because we're in France, and we in Cannes, and I'm about to fly to Paris to shoot my album content. Everybody's waiting for me. But either way, so we are in France, and we're gonna go to jail. So he was like, you know what? Let's catch her upstairs in the lounge, because the TSA that we went to is a TSA that you go through and then you go upstairs to a private lounge. And like you in a private lounge, you could go to the bathroom, you could do whatever the fuck you practically want in the lounge. So I'm like, that's where I'm gonna catch her at. Like that's where I'm gonna pop it off.
Now she says that they went through TSA and you could see that they were doing the TSA was right there. She says when she talked to her security that she was going to catch her at the next stage, upstairs in the private lounge. Ra Ali's story is immediately after Cardi B tapped her security on the shoulder, said what she needed to say, pointed her out, whatever, she then began to turn up, basically in the middle of TSA, which would have been plenty of witnesses, probably would have been a problem right there, probably would have made the news. So that to me, I have no dog in this fight because I really don't like the fact that there is a fight. Um, 30 plus multiple kids. I don't like the fight. You know what I mean? I'm talking about both. I don't know about Ra Ali's kids or what she has going on, what her status is. You know what I mean? But I know she ain't no spring chicken either. Um, so I don't like that side of it. But I also find it to be interesting that she's claiming that Cardi B popped off and started going wild immediately after tapping her security, when if that would have been the case in the TSA area, it would have definitely been de-escalated by airport security or employees, you know?
So, and yes, I know that I'm grown, I know that I'm grown and I shouldn't have that mentality. But let's be fucking for real. If I wouldn't have said nothing and if I would have been an adult, she would still would have came online and would have been like, "Oh, I saw Cardi B and she didn't do nothing. She's pussy." And on top of that, I don't care.
Now, that part of it, I could foresee. I think at this point in the game, it shouldn't matter if somebody says that because you should expect that at this stage of your career that people that you had run-ins with in the past are going to try to create those types of narratives when you just moving about your day, your life, doing superstar shit. But going back to homegirl recording her before Cardi even knew she was there, that could have been preparation. Either way, preparation, right? Either way it goes. Let me go ahead and record her. Let it be known that I seen her. So if she don't do nothing, I'm coming to the internet and I'm gonna say I seen you in public. Da da da. I got footage of you. You ain't do shit. Or if she get beat the fuck down, then she could put it out and be like, "Nah, I got footage of Cardi B before this whole thing took place. You can't lie and say it didn't happen or something." You know what I mean? So I guess it was a contingency plan. I just find it weird when you're moving with that type of intent to try to play the victim because you were clearly anticipating something even though you were so sick.
What it is, your security, no, your friend's security and you attacked me. Y'all grabbed me. No, the security grabbed me and you attacked me. And if you thought I was gonna let that shit fly, you out of your fucking mind. Like I can't die on this earth. I can't live and die knowing that somebody put their hands on me and I never did nothing back. Like, bitch, I'm from the Bronx, you from the Bronx. You know what's up. So anyways, I'm on the line and I'm waiting because I know she has to go upstairs to the lounge and we're going to the lounge. And it's like, all right, that's where we're going to handle our business. Because I know she's aware that we in cons and I'm aware that I'm in cons. Like, ain't nobody trying to go to jail. So I'm on the line and now I see that she's set up now. Now she's not in the wheelchair. Now she's standing, but she's staring at me. Like she's staring at me, like literally staring at me. She's not getting her eyes off of me. So now I'm already thinking to myself, like, it's like fuck it. Like it is what it is. We're about to fight right now. Cause she looking at me like she wanted. So that's when I start arguing with her and like I start arguing with her and she's just telling me like you need to grow up, like be for real, grow up. So that's when I threw a JBL speaker on her head and she said, "You feel better about yourself?" And then she's like, she's acting like now she's gonna fight, like, but she wasn't being like aggressive. She was like, "Oh, okay, now," because I guess she was sick. I don't know what was wrong with her. So then I guess my security is like, I like now he in between both of us because now the police is really coming. Like they're really rushing to the part of the airport. And she was saying, "You feel good now? Like you good? That's what you wanted?" And I kept saying, "Yeah, that's what I wanted."
So so I guess they did get into it at TSA. So oh shit, that's the child in me. Okay. So she so she says this motherfucker staring at me like she really wanted. So I threw a JBL speaker at her head. Wow. So I guess the shit went bang bang bang. And she claims Ra Ali says, "Do you feel better now?" Oh, please. If anyone is watching this, man, do not do no shit like this, man. Don't be like these people, okay? This is too much. This is too much. Damn, I thought y'all was gonna make it to the lounge. She said, "Shit, I got the music for the lounge, but I ain't got no." Ah, shit, we got the speaker for the lounge, but I'm trying to make your ass lounge. I'm trying to knock your ass out with this JVL. Come on, man. It is not worth risking your freedom. It is not. Who the fuck wants to get locked up in France?
Of course, I'm gonna get my lick back, and you know that I'm not lying because she practically saying it herself. I don't know why you said that I was throwing a shoe. And why you not saying that you got hit in the head with your with whatever? But you know what? Whatever. At the end of the day, you know I'm not lying because even herself said, "You thought I wasn't gonna get my leg back." I wouldn't have said that if it was just me arguing with her. I wouldn't have said that if a shoe went flying somewhere. You know, I said you got. You know. I said I got my leg back. You because you got hit, and you know what? I'm good. I wish we could have like fight and like yeah, you're right. I wish we could have fight to the end because I need to. I need to die knowing. I need to die knowing that I don't give a fuck how old we are. But at the end of the day, that was good enough for me. Like that was good enough for me. I honestly cannot believe that you came online and talk about that because that's kind of embarrassing. It's kind of embarrassing, but you know what? I guess it's good traction, good story. It is what it is though. And I'm glad. And you know what? Now that I got my leg back and you hear me and I hear you, um, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like it is true. Like we are older, we are mothers. You're in your 40s, I'm in my 30s. But I wasn't gonna let you go back and report to your boss and say that I ain't do shit. Cause I never
Report to
been
your
pussy.
boss.
One thing about me, I know I'm very small. I'd rather get beat up 30 million times than a bitch ever say that I'm pussy. I'm never pussy. I don't give a fuck how much bigger than you are than me.
All right, Cardi B, ladies and gentlemen, she said, "I will never let you report back to your boss that I ain't do nothing and I'm pussy." All right, so hey man, I don't play in these types of you know in this type of activity. So hey, they got it out the mud. They were able to move forth. I guess nobody got locked up, and you know that's that. Okay, now Cardi B did go back on Spaces a little later to clarify a few things, as I stated earlier in the video. One thing she clarified, let me get out of the corner here. One thing that she did clarify is, although this story is hitting the net now and it seems like it's like super recent, she said this incident occurred over a month ago. So this is not something that happened last week or a few days ago. She said it happened over a month ago and it's now coming to the net, right? So in Ra Ali's video, she said it happened a couple days ago. So that was clearly pre-recorded and planned to come out. At any point, she could have canceled it or not posted about it because I believe, again, that's what came out first. So that's one piece of the thing. Like it's not uh it didn't just occur. Although a month is still recent, but it's far off enough that this could have never made it because that whole month that it had occurred prior, it never made it to the internet. Never made nobody's stories. It never, you know what I mean? At least to my knowledge. She also spoke on people online saying that her saying that Ra Ali hit her back in 2018 is basically confirming that Ra Ali is the one who nodded her head. She said, basically, um, her story is consistent that security was pinning her back, and in the midst of security, basically um, making sure she couldn't do anything, Ra Ali attacked her, got a hit in, and then everything was broken up. So she basically deemed it as, okay, you got one hit off on me while security is pinning me back. Therefore, next time I see you, which is the last time they just saw each other, she decided to clock her in the head with a JBL speaker. Okay? So there's that. In this particular incident, I really don't care about anyone's alliance, who likes who thinks what happened. I really don't care about none of that. Because I personally feel like it should have never happened. But because it did and they're talking about it, I'm gonna talk about it, right? But none of this is particularly great in my personal perspective. All right. But y'all can let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I'll catch y'all on the next one. All right. Y'all be good out there. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming, I swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda, we hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer, we come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest, but drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they died of me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.